Alrighty guys, your guys Drishal MAC2 here, and today, as you can see, this is a different video. I'm showing you my setup for my 150 subscriber special. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so first things first, let's take a quick look around my setup for Flight Sim. We have Microsoft Flight Simulator loaded up here. As you can see, we are in the fly-by-wire Airbus A320. So yeah, let's start down here with the joystick. So this is the main joystick I use. It is a VKB Gladiator K edition. Now everything I talk about will be in the linked in the description below, apart from a few things. So this won't be linked in the description because this was a limited time joystick that VKB released in August time. However, you can get the newer version, which is the Gladiator NXT, I believe, which is pretty much the same thing. The base here, the buttons are also kind of slightly different. The internals are the same, I believe, and you can choose what grip. This is the SCG Cosmoshima grip, and it is right-handed. I am right-handed. So yeah, I absolutely love this joystick. It feels great. It's so smooth. It was only about £140, so it's not bad. That's plus shipping and everything. So it's not too bad, actually. It's a decent price. But yeah, it is great. Quality is amazing and it's durable, very durable. Okay, next thing. Let's go over to my microphone. So this isn't really to do much with Flight Sim, but this is the microphone I use for my YouTube videos. So it is a Blue Yeti, just a regular Blue Yeti. I can't speak. Blue Yeti, and I have had this for a few years now, and it's worked great. To be fair, I have had to do a modification to it. I may have broke the socket at one point, if you can see under there. So my dad rewired it for me. So yeah, props to him. And my headset. This is just a generic T-Flight headset. I think I'll link it in the description below. You can get it in a US Air Force edition, which is really nice. But I just bought this kind of secondhand off eBay. And it works great. It's got a nice microphone. I don't use it because I've got this bad boy over here. But yeah, it's great. I play some games, Apex Legends and COD and stuff like that. So it's really great for that as well. And it's very comfortable actually. And the sound is great. Next. Keyboard. Again, this isn't really much with Flight Sim, but it's a nice keyboard. It's a very cheap Element Gaming, about £20 that I got free when I ordered a PC case. Just a generic membrane keyboard. It's a bit dirty because it's white. All the dirt shows up on it, so you do have to clean it quite regularly. But yeah, that's nice. It's a nice RGB keyboard. It does change color and stuff. I just like it on blue. Back to Flight Sim stuff. This is my throttle quadrant. What's this called? TWCS throttle. Really nice throttle. Great for kind of beginners. Yes, I forgot I have my Flight Sim plugged in. Let's just power back there. Let me just disengage this. Master warning went off because I'm not in takeoff config. Anyway, so yeah, TWCS throttle. I've had this for about 2 years. I am going to upgrade it. The only issue I have with this is I've got it on the lowest tension, so it's actually somewhat smooth. If you have it on any higher tension, it kind of jitters like that, and it's not very great when you want to be precise with your throttle. And that's the only complaint I have about it. You can get like a lubricant, I think Nigel 967A or something, which should sort the problem. But I'm thinking of upgrading to either the new Airbus Thrustmaster quadrant or the Honeycomb Bravo quadrant. Next thing, we have these two old Satex panels. Actually, they're not old, they're about 2 years old, but the design is quite old. But they work quite nicely. Unfortunately, I can't get that display to work with Microsoft Flight Sim. But yeah, these are really nice. So the bottom one is a switch panel. So you have a magneto kind of starter thing there, loads of switches. a gear lever, which I love, a trim wheel, auto throttle arm, a flat switch, and then autopilot stuff. So this does work, just the screen won't work, but it will show in game. So what I'm thinking is I'm going to sell this, that, and I have a joystick lying around that goes with this. It is a T16000M joystick, which is what I used to use before that, which is really good. They're a good joystick as well, so I do recommend this pack actually if you are new to flight sim. So I'm going to be selling them, and hopefully with the money I get from that I can then buy the honeycomb throttle quadrant, since the honeycomb quadrant has kind of some of this stuff on. It has the gear lever, it has this stuff as well on there, and which I can then use with DCS and IO2 as well, since these panels only seem to work with Microsoft Flight Sim and X-Plane and P3D. And Flight Sim World as well, actually, not on the Sims. Next, I have this amazing thing right here. This is just a tablet, right? And the way I have actually put my ND and my PFD onto here is just an app called Space Desk. So actually, what I can do is if I just move my cursor, you can see here, and then I can close this, and I've got a desktop, so I can put Discord on here when I'm trying to check legends or something, and it basically works as a second monitor on the tablet. This is just an application called Space Desk, and it works really well. It's high definition. Yeah, it's great. It's a great little app. No frame impact. You just run like a server thing on your computer and download the app onto your mobile device, and bam, it works. And then all I do is hit control and hover over the ND or PFD or my engine screen. I know what that is, but I can't remember right now. That or my MFD or whatever screen is in the sim, and it will show up down there as a, well, pop out as a separate window, and then I move it down there, and it works great. Let me bring it all back up. There you are. And so if I'm in a 747, it will show a 747 PFD, because it's exactly what the sim is outputting, which is really, really nice. Unfortunately, this will only work with Microsoft Flight Simulator, because X-Plane, as far as I know, doesn't really have this functionality. You can still use it as a second monitor, but you can't pop out the displays as a separate window. So that is pretty much my sim setup, guys. I will have it all linked in the description. Ooh, other stuff. I have some checklists here. This is for the Airbus A320. That's 2 pages, and a Boeing 737 checklist. I will link both these in the description below. Mouse here, just regular gaming mouse. I think this is a Tornado Game Max mouse, I believe. It's super cheap, but it works nice. Quality is alright. I've been using it for about 2 years. The shape is why I've kept it, basically. It fits my hand really nicely. Got some nice side buttons here, 2 of them. Nice little kind of RGB setup here as well. So that works really nice. Next, let's go down here to my PC. I should have opened this up actually, but I've not. Cable management is horrible. I'm sorry guys. So my PC, my specs will be in the description below, but I'll quickly go through them now. So my graphics card is a GTX 1070 for the Win edition with 8GB of VRAM, so it is quite kind of old, but it works really nicely, especially with Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm generally getting about 30 frames. If I'm landing at JFK or something like that, then it will drop to about 20. If I'm in a GA aircraft, I can get a solid 60. So it depends what I'm doing, what aircraft I'm in. My CPU is an AMD Ryzen 5 3700X, which works amazing. That is really, really good for the price. It's under £200, I believe. So yeah, that works really good. I have 16GB of VRAM, and motherboard, I don't think that matters a whole lot as long as it's compatible. It's an Asus, I believe. But yeah, that is pretty much my setup. I'm trying to think of other stuff, but I can't. My monitor is an LG. I can't remember the exact spec right now, but it is 144Hz and 1080p, and it's really nice. The borders are super small. And yeah, I'll link that in the description as well, the exact model number. It is a really great 144Hz monitor for gaming. Flight sim, yeah, it's good, it works, but when do you ever get like over 60 frames in a flight sim, unless you have some sort of NASA supercomputer. But yeah, that is my setup, guys. This is where magic happens. This stand I have here, this desktop mount, is homemade. Me and my dad made that. So basically this entire thing will slide out. So I can try. It's going to be difficult with one hand. Okay, it's quite tight. But this will slide out, and then I rest it on here, and this cable tie holds the area that's inside there, so it just kind of stows away under my desk when I'm not using it. But this works really nicely. Let me get back. This works really nicely for my desk mount, because when I'm sitting it's kind of by my side then. What I want to do is this area here, which is the bit that this slides into, make another one and put it in the center, so when I'm on DCS or IL2 I can have a kind of, the stick can be in the middle, and I am going to print that grey as well. But yeah, that is my setup. One other thing I wanted to add is this over here. This is a thing that a lot of you might not know about me. I do some RC aircraft flying and drone flying. So this is a homemade drone me and my dad have made. Super fast racing drone. This thing goes so fast, probably 100 miles an hour. It has got GPS. It's great. We've got some bigger ones as well, which are slower. But yeah, they work really well. Got some transmitters over here. Spectrum DX6, which is mine. I love that thing. And my dad's, which is a Jumper T16, which is really great actually. I do like it. I like the carbon fiber. And yeah, thought I'd include that. RC aircraft flying, RC drone flying, and stuff like that. So yeah, ignore the clutter. This it's actually my dad's office. I do my flight simming and stuff in. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and my camera work is going to be terrible because I'm not used to doing this. I'm literally doing this on my phone, which is a Samsung S9 Plus. I'm not used to this type of video making, but yeah, I hope it's alright, and I hope you guys appreciate it as well. So yeah, I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.